Welcome back to the channel, I'm OP, and in today's episode, we will be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between Team WE and NIP during Round 2 of the LPL 2024 Spring Playoffs. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
That is kind of the identity that they've shown us over the course of this year. Whether or not they were able to find it, though, is a different question. iWandy going to be stunned up. There's the chain CC we were talking about, and iWandy cut down where he stands.
WE had all the vision control in the world, and they still can't get away from the combo of NIP. It's one overstep from iWandy, which means that the full grub take on...
fight is even thought about for NIP. Drake started now by WE. Oh, it is Hex Soul, though. So actually, Photic getting back on the map a lot quicker than you'd expect.
He is using the Hexgates, but now Shanji's caught out.
Oh, Shanji, that's not the place to be. Dominus, flash, slice, and dice, but he's electrocuted to death. Stay finding that kill, and NIP forced away. This is a rough early game.
It is, but on the other side, wonderful setup of the map from WE. They've allowed Wayward and iWandy to get onto the map. The Herald's been put out into the mid lane, and just look how well they're controlling NIP. Now NIP need to fight without a top laner for one of the most important objectives here. What can Rookie do?
He's got to try and find something. NIP really forcing this because Fofo has stayed in the mid lane trying to get that tier 2. Wayward could be the target as Juo tries to get onto him, but he just tunnels away. Aki goes back on the Drake, and look at this. The rotation from WE. They trade the third Drake of the game and get a tier 2 instead in the mid lane. That is massive map control acquired.
Yeah, they will...
around these objectives, so it's going to be down to split-second decision-making. And how well these teams can play the match. Juo potentially caught out of position here. Quickness going to be used, and the pillar denies the dive. Stay with another, and the gold onto Zeri is perfect for WE.
They're in the area where there are no wards, and that means that WE know exactly where NIP are. They're going to start with the Dragon. They're two-manning it with the Liandry's, Nash's Azir, and the Trundle. They're checking with the Jinx Rocket. They'll know this is happening, but that's about it.
That was a replay. That was a replay. They've already checked with the Jinx Rocket. It's on cooldown here, which means that WE, they're just going to steal this. It's daylight robbery. It's 21 minutes on the clock, and WE are just taking Baron without any hope of a contest from NIP. Aki is so drunk. Baron taken down, and Aki's gone through a Hex Gate. Oh, this is an absolute disaster for NIP. Aki flies over the wall. He's trying to get an execute at this point. I think that's all he can hope for. I don't think he's going to get away with it, though. iWandy should be able to get at least an auto in. And Aki, nowhere to go. And that's with Drake spawning in 50 as well.
Oh, normally it's ninjas who do their dirty work.
TP available. I don't know how much you really want Azir on the backline, flanking, to be honest, as Drake started by WE. Stuns come through onto Wayward, but he just tunnels away to the rest of his team. And that's Aki and Shanji both having used their ultimates at this point. NIP, I don't know how you even start a fight. He gets it anyway! Who needs a fight? Aki's got Smite.
Well, that's the start of something for NIP.
Kind of strength in the... Wayward. It's a Void battle! Rek'Sai, the Queen of the Void, up against the Baron itself. I'm not sure that's a 1v1 that Wayward will win. But, you know, back to full HP.
Here it comes!
Now gets a double knock-up for the engage. It's too easy for WE. They just walk forward slowly, and NIP fall to pieces. Immediately they return to the Baron. This is a rinse-repeat situation.
NIP are lucky to not have more deaths in that fight, but it is the jungler going down, and this time it's not going to be a 1v1 between the Queen of the Zersite and the Baron itself. It's going to be the full team issue. NIP, they got one more clutch. What can Rookie do? Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, he's 1v5 in that situation, just trying to make something happen, just trying to do anything. It's NIP as the underdogs, as the round 1 team. WE making me cautiously optimistic about what we can see from them in playoffs. It's only game 1. Got a whole best of 5 ahead of them, but it's a great little start for Rookie. Finds the angle. Stay is caught and taken down. Photic getting the resets as he tries to hammer through Wayward's health bar. He dives back into the fight using that ultimate to survive, but he's down. Another reset. The pillar stops Photic charging forwards, and Fofo is scary. Photic, you gotta be cautious. Fofo punishes the misposition, and WE stay on top.
That is as good as it gets for NIP, and I imagine that's all they're going to get in this game. It's a 2-for-1, all things said and done, but with the Jinx down and no tools left for Rookie, WE walk away with a broken...
Stay is going to be on best behavior from this point on in the game, because if he gets caught out like that again, the fans at home are not going to be happy about it. That's 3 inhibs taken for WE. They are not
as they keep crushing in towards the base.
The thing is, they don't have Baron, and the supers are a long way away. If you look at the mini-map, the supers, the first set two, just getting past the tier 1. Rookie tries to make it happen again. That might be enough. Maybe you don't need supers after all. With Rookie going down, knockup comes out onto Shanji. Wayward's kind of low, uses that ultimate to survive, flashes back to the rest of his team. Shanji barely walks away with his own life as Photic gets back on the fountain, but with the Nexus towers down, WE have done it in slow, controlled fashion. They choke out NIP in game 1.
This was textbook demolition from Team.
The Rumble, a lot of it's going to be your ultimate. But yeah, this Nocturne pick could have a bit of a tough time in this draft, and it does feel a little...
There's a time where Jan is not there or someone's out of position, and you can get onto the board. Problem is, iWandy is already out onto the map. It's always dangerous when iWandy's onto the board here. He's going straight into Rookie.
Trouble. Tether's going to come on through, but he gets the flick back, and here's Joe. Suddenly it's iWandy that's taken down. Aki with first blood. Couldn't be better for NIP.
NIP keeping up strong first blood presence.
Top side, obviously the Rumble. They'd be very happy to just keep pushing in. We've seen some pretty good Rumble recently. We might just see it again as Wayward is being dove, but the knockup comes through. Disaster for Shanji. Goes 1 for 1, but Wayward answers.
Shanji with the ghost on the Rumble doesn't have something like a flash and an ignite. It means it's a one. Because one of the problems about Rumble nowadays, if you hit 2 overheated Electro Harpoons in a row, in late game, it gets to, once you max it out, it gets towards, 60% shred or something like that. It's an incredible amount of shred when it comes through. So I don't think that Way will be able to do that much. Here comes Rookie.
Oh, Rookie's dived into this play. He's going to be rooted up. The equalizer's there, but Hung is the one to go down. Burnt to a crisp. Finish off Photic even wants a piece of the action, but the Rocket a little wide.
So, NIP did not need to use Nocturnal, and they don't even need to use any flashes to get towards that too. Reminder, folks, WE
To be honest, you're playing the Zeri versus the Jinx. I say even, though. Stay actually managing to get on towards a second play here as Photic tries to move up, but iWandy's here too. Flame Chopper's come down and he does get one, but the knockup lands. Photic's in trouble. TP being channeled as somebody has to get in amongst this one, but it's Photic who's going to go down. Stay with the kill. Now a knockup comes out from Joe. Can Rookie answer? But I don't think so. Stay. He's going to do more than stay. He's going to dominate in this bottom lane. Now maybe a re-dive as Hung enters the scene as well. Joe gonna have to try and protect his mid lane.
Teleport to the minion.
Onto the minion. It's not quite underneath the tower though. Stay takes tower shot. Fofo goes under. Hung knocks Rookie out into the mix, but Hung, in the meantime, sets it all up. It's 2, and another rocket goes wide.
WE decisive on the bot lane dive. You have to build your Hexblade and then you're just ulting on cooldown. It's not even that case for Nocturne with this current build. So NIP, they need to be hitting these ultimates home a lot more hard. Now Stay going to find a Rookie outside of Fog of War. He's going to jump over, pop the ults.
That's how you know you're fed on Zeri, when you're looking for 1v1s with the enemy mid lane. Shanji TP's in, and Aki's here too. And suddenly, it's not a 1v1 anymore. That's what happened to Rookie last game. Now Stay gets a taste of that medicine.
Stay. I've actually been really happy with how Stay's been playing for a debut split coming from the LDL. Have to mention that, of course. He's... Okay, so first items now in across the board. I mean, supports notwithstanding because they're supports. Still, first items coming through. And we've just got the South completion too. Stay getting caught again. No flash. Go Ghost now either.
Oh god, it's just cyberbullying at this point. But Shanji maybe caught out, perhaps a punish. No, WE don't commit to this. And Stay, they knew his flash was on cooldown, and they find an angle. Nicely done by NIP. They do have tools to make things happen in this early game. Still 2,000 gold lead as a Herald slammed down in the mid lane. Photic, I don't think, can defend this alone. Actually gets hit by the W, and Flame Chopper's immediately underneath his own feet. Looks for a zap onto Stay. Stay does have flash available at this point. Engage kicks off, but Chwo knocked in. Wayward behind enemy lines, and it's Photic to go down 1 HP. And actually, the Rek'Sai's on the wrong target. Photic still alive here, but no, he's on both targets. Wayward with a double. Equalizer down. Are they going to commit to this one? Aki goes for his ult, but you can't go in on that one, and WE win the fight.
They win the fight, they get themselves a mid lane turret, and they get WE currently in a bit of a salient. They're pushed into enemy lines, they're surrounded. We need to be very careful about that. The ultimates from NIP back up.
Rookie still needs a few seconds before he's got that wall. But Drake going to be down to 2k, they go in. It's smited by WE in full retreat. Looks like they will be able to get away with this one. Joel not going to pull the trigger, but instead NIP move towards this mid lane.
It's a bit of a shame there from NIP that they can't get themselves a big advance towards that Dragon. It would have been great to get themselves the early soul point. They are still going to get themselves towards mid lane turret. Draw going in.
Quickness is going to be used as well. Hung knocked in. Crescent Guard can't save you when everyone's in melee range. Nice little pick off of the back of that play.
Yeah, that's important there. It means that they can get themselves that mid lane out of turret. We talked about it and being that scared the absolute heck out of me.
The little Ornn one as well.
Yeah,
the Ornn one looks like it's a Teemo or something.
The ults. Okay, here we go.
Gonna come on through. Knockup comes out onto Hung, but we're just diving straight onto the backline. Aki threatening everyone, equalizer down, but they've separated Hung from the rest of the gang, and Fofo burning Rocket in, but the shield protects him. Hung taken out. They're split WE up. The shield comes on through, but the last auto monsoon is enough. Iwandi saves his mid laner.
So, Janna all down all the same, though. You can't use that to regen up again. You don't have any healing left in the tank apart from that summoner spell. Jungle down. Ooh. What do WE got?
Rookie finds stay as well. That should be enough to push WE away. Wayward trying to threaten for the engage. Fofo is here as well. He reset, but the wall is going to keep a lot of this team away. Baron, the target. No jungler for WE, so it will be taken, but can NIP get away with it? Flash out of the pit as Wayward tries to get in, but he's flicked back now. The knockup comes through and Shanji burns him up. It's NIP with Baron and a bonus.
WE push beyond their safe vision lines and NIP pounce. Game 1.
That fight as well feels like for Photic, if that's a crit, it's a kill. It's like that. Yeah. There's a classic Corki play from TSM where they get a crit and it wins them the game. I'm not sure it would have won them the game, but this might, as it's a huge pick and the Flame Chompers stop any kind of escape. Fofo caught out, and suddenly NIP, they're going from just taking Baron to pushing open the base.
That they are, they can siege very well. The Equalizer's back up as well. The Electro Harpoon doing massive work as well. A single tap onto Hung, taking down his HP bar as well. WE, they're backing off. They're giving one inhib. They're not ready to fight just yet, but if they're not ready to fight right now, when are they? Well, I mean, maybe when Fofo comes back and alive as well. They need that karma back, but it's so hard for WE to defend their base.
Wayward trying to hold the wave, but I'm not sure you can defend this one, buddy, and he will answer with his own life. Kraken Slayer coming on through to slay the Void Beast. Ultimate comes out from Aki just to threaten, make sure that no engage can come on through. In fact, no, it's not just a threat. He is very willing to pull the trigger.
So, Rookie dies on the back end of that as well, so WE will buy themselves a reprieve.
Advantage for NIP, unless there's a fight in the next 20 seconds, which... let's not count out. WE on the Drake, 5 strong here as the wall comes behind enemy lines. The Equalizer set up with it. Stay the target, but is stolen by NIP. 3 Drakes now as Aki goes pretty deep for the play. Rookie is alone on the bottom side, and WE start charging towards him. Getting good damage out is Rookie, as he's managing to survive for so long. Finally taken down, but answered by Hung on the other side. And now WE on the wrong side of the map, and Photic's rockets follow everyone as Fofo desperately tries to hide in the brush, but not even hiding can save you now, Fofo. This is NIP taking over.
Game 1 could not look more different from Game 2. NIP strike back, Wayward falls, and that should be the victory lap for the Ninjas in Pyjamas. We had a lot of hope for them coming into this series. It really does feel like the idea of NIP, but he's been a little bit lax this time. A lot of people in the club now, and NIP are starting to get boogie with it.
Time to show some dance moves here. Look at Janna burning to a crisp. Set on fire. Not even a monsoon can put that one out. Fofo next on the target is Shanji. Just walks through them all.
Oh, he's a machine.
It's a massacre. And Photic sweeps it up. Rockets galore. It's time to get excited as we go to Game 3.
Well, it looks like WE, they've had enough of dancing. They've exited on stage right. And NIP, it takes 2 to tango, but they find it only takes 1 to boogie in this one. Game 2, very handily going the side of NIP. Team fights were spectacular in this one. I don't think we should be seeing Rumble for Shanji again. I don't think we should be seeing Talia for Rookie.
Fantastic game number 2 from NIP. Snowballing like crazy. A 28-minute win. A similar game.
And that Mundo. Problem is, if you're playing around scaling carry versus scaling carry, the enemy team has the Rek'Sai and the Mundo, which are tankier than the Renekton and the Maokai in late game, and they arguably have better late game, because obviously Azir doesn't do much damage if you're not on top of his soldiers, but the problem is he doesn't have the vision to understand that he's going to get ganged up on later than that point. Aki's now coming in to protect the rest of this. Rookie's still a little bit afraid, I think, of maybe a flash play coming in while he's under turret. Not enough. Now he's flashing onto Fofo.
All big damage coming on through the roots should set Fofo up. The root does land despite the shuffle, and Fofo falls first blood to Aki.
Oh, Fofo falls on his face. Rookie and Aki get themselves another first blood for NIP. 3 out of 3 so far in this game, and the gold goes over to Aki. Rookie's still happy to pick up the assist gold, though. Already has himself a Hex Drink.
We talked about him being an influence for WE. He's on a flank right now, but Rookie's found him. Package available. I wonder he could be in trouble, but Rookie going all the way around here. Photic stepping forwards. Wave going to be used to try and deny any follow-up. Fofo forced away and stay down in that bottom side. Rookie gets in with the package, and Fofo annihilated. Double bubble from Dwo as Photic looks for more under the tower. Shanji flashes under, but the rest of the team isn't actually here yet. Stay does go down. He's cut to pieces by Shanji. Who needs teammates?
Rookie showing on the other side of that fight too that he has the Corky pass, returns the package to sender, and takes down Fofo with it. NIP, great dragon fight. Yes, Wayward gets himself a big advantage in top side, but still, NIP get themselves an important objective to make sure that W aren't just stacking up dragons on the bot side, and they get, because for me, there was a weird thing known as the V-Team curse, where there was V5 and another team called V3, which played in Japan. And when V5 were the best team in the LPL for a short time, V3 went on like a record-breaking loss streak. We'll have to stop that. Here comes the fight.
Photic's going to go down. He nearly takes stay with him, though. Almost turns it around. In the meantime, Wayward's onto Dwo, who flashes to safety and heals himself up. One pick in the end, but so close to more.
Turns out that W don't want to hear about the V-Curse at all. They want to fight, and they do get a really important kill here, because this is, once again, in the power spike. Now WE, I think they have the combat stats to really start fighting back. And particularly now, Shanji is in a difficult position too. This is awkward for him.
Eeing forwards into the wave just as WE start to play on the bottom side. Fofo in danger though. Rookie nearly finishes that kill off, and actually he has a lot of damage at this point. Malignant's finished off. Wayward forced out, but he can't quite finish a kill. Now to the mid lane we go, as NIP desperately flail around trying to find some kind of answer.
And you can see that Photic and Dwo, they're not really able to get the big kill combos with this Lucian. They've, you know, was shut down the last time of trying. Dragon spawning now, teleport back out onto the map, no Renekton. It feels like WE, they have got themselves a great position for this dragon fight.
TP up for Shanji when he respawns in 15 seconds time, but Wayward is such a problem on this Rek'Sai. He's so hard for NIP to kill. 7 seconds on that respawn as the Drake is just being burnt down here. Stay has so much DPS at this point as Photic dives forward, but Fofo just trades onto him. Wave across the team, but Wayward's in the middle of everyone, and Photic goes down. Wayward, the assassin tank on the backline. Shanji trying to do the same, but his champion was made in Season 1. NIP now desperate to escape. It's 2 for 1, and Baron in the eyes of WE.
What do you mean his champion was made in Season 1? Isn't it meant to be the other way?
This one, he's trying to step up, has a big one in the chamber. Hung is getting fairly low, and that's a bit of damage, but instantly healed back up because he's Dr. Mundo. Rookie is getting some good work done. Maybe some picks off of the back of the play. Baron taken by WE, but everyone just flashing or dashing or tunneling or whatever to get themselves out to safety.
Well, let's see if they can get themselves a good delivery at this point. Throwing out ults just left, right, and center. NIP, there is no direction to the ults they're throwing out here. I mean, they've got themselves a pick on bot side, but I don't think Wayward is going to die here. He's a tank Rek'Sai. He's just going to start 1v2ing.
Yeah, he's almost winning that one, but he stayed too long. He got too confident, but Shanji was baited in, and the Rek'Sai escapes away once again. Shanji still surviving somehow as a pick on to stay. WE forced back now as NIP have a moment to capitalize. That's 2 fights in a row that Stay goes down, and now NIP grab a Drake.
Yeah, the Dragon did fall in the last confrontation. You can see that Shanji really well played around his Rage Bar, and the Eclipse for the shielding means that he stays up in that fight, and Stay, not for the first time, this AD carry has
on the 3 on the Lucian as well. No Baron on the map for now. It's timing out for WE. They've not really got a whole lot done with that buff.
Not a huge amount, but they have allowed the game to stall out while NIP have been struggling to make plays. They cancel a teleport. Wait, is Aki going to die for this, though?
I don't know. As he tries to go in to deny this play, he ends up going down. Dwo looking for these bubbles, looking to save his jungler. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what just happened in this play, honestly.
I think he tried to stop a teleport from Fofo going towards side lane play.
Shanji, in the meantime, thought he had an all-in onto Wayward, uses that Dominus. That'll be on cooldown. Now granted, the cooldown not as long at this point in the game, so should still be up by the time we have a fight for this Baron. I don't really expect either team to try and force things. I say that, TP from Wayward, behind enemy lines. Photic could be in trouble, or maybe just Zhuo gets the knockup. Zhuo flashes straight onto it, but it's 1-for-1 so far, as iWandi just gets one shot.
Man, it's Wayward once again being part of that real initiation of flank threat. The unseen submarine from the side. It's going to be a support.
Deal, but gold is basically even in this one. And while, you know, we're talking conversations of scaling, there's always a chance in League of Legends. There's always room for misplay and punishment. Rookie on the wrong side of things here. Is WWE are kind of corralling NIP into the play. Wayward just dives across, but Rookie's there with a package to try and answer. It's way too little, and it's way too late. Stay able to clean things up as Rookie forced out by Hung. Wayward looking to chase as well as Rookie forced out of the play. And in the meantime, Fofo was pushing this whole time.
NIP fall apart around the Baron. It feels like when the game slows down, WE just settle into this dominant style of play. In a matchup that we thought that NIP should be coming in feeling pretty confident about, WE are proving that to be a lot more closer than we potentially thought. WE dominant game 3 after it slowed down.
My goodness, WE are coming out of the woodwork. Not only do they take their first series of playoffs against OMG, now 2-1 up against NIP. What aggression, honestly, on the top side if you're going to play this Renekton Sejuani combo.
But then the inherent issue with that is that even when Renekton Sejuani and Renekton Jax, oh no, rather like the Jax Sejuani was really meta. With the smite, he has himself, might have flash thrown here actually. Rookie's trying to cut him off. What's going to happen here?
But Flashes actually goes on to Rookie, but Aki flashes into the plate as well. Hung knocked up. There's the stun to follow it up. Can they actually finish the job? Red buff ticking away. And Rookie finishes off first blood.
Bad to worse for the tree man in the jungle. Hung goes down, and it has been a comprehensive shutdown from all 3 lanes of the Ninjas in Pyjamas. They're still out of it. Need to really see what happens around this top side matchup from Wayward. He has been a very strong frontline for his team on the Rex side. Might get him 2v1 here. The Renekton Sejuani, very powerful combo. Dominus pop.
Here we go. W not going to buff for any of the CC. Never mind buff for it. He's one shot.
Oh my word. Wayward gets absolutely slaughtered in the top side. Butchered up by the Butcher of the Sands. Renekton in that top. He does. Now the thing is, earlier in the split when Azir, before the good days of Azir being disabled came through, Azir being put into a side lane with grubs was really powerful because you get towards Nash's Tooth first item a lot of the time, and then you just get to hit a side lane turret with the grub buff. Azir is already massively good at killing those side lane turrets, get a lot of gold for it. Wait, against the Ghost popped up here. Now you get AD carry this game. Get yourself a freebie.
Oh, Rookie forced to flash here. Fofo's going to follow it as well. iWandi's here, trying to set up the kill for his mid laner. Fofo needs to take over. He arrives and saves the day. Rocket in from downtown. Photic cleaning things up as Fofo will fall. And what looked beautiful for WE falls apart in seconds.
Oh, Aki, the hero from the jungle, comes in to save the real carry of this team for so much to at least force Rookie into a difficult position. He can't quite get behind Rookie to shunt him back with the ult. Back into live though. Shanji in a 1v3.
I was going to say a dive, but they're just between towers here. Shanji can't even get the sustain off, just take it down. Nice bit of map play from WE, catching out the enemy solo laner as Rookie tries to trade in the top side, but Fofo's on the oh no, the plates fell off! Fofo doesn't get any of the plate.
Very hard to stop this champion from killing your squishies. You're just killing that first target, which is going to be the problem. Dragon has spawned. WE, they have themselves ults, they have themselves a pick though onto their own players.
Nice combo. Hung taken down. NIP making it look easy as Hung just kind of walks into all 5 of them, flicked back by Rookie, and set up beautifully. That's going to be 3 Drakes in NIP. If you showed me this game in isolation, I wouldn't have even believed they were down in the series.
It's going to be the flip back once again onto Wayward as well. Now he doesn't have a W, he doesn't have the extra damage reduction. He's going to go down here.
Is he actually? He's dashed to his teammates. The rocket onto Fofo.
Just coming up in 30 seconds, so maybe a missed opportunity there, and does kind of mirror some of our opinions about how NIP have not necessarily closed out games through objectives as well as potentially would like in the late game. Wayward now has the face check though, and this would definitely help NIP.
No ultimate available this time for Wayward, and Dominus is there for Shanji. He might just go down. Quickness going to be used by Zhuo. Sets up for the finish from Shanji. And Shanji absolutely winning the top matchup. This time, Hung's caught out in the meantime. Elsewhere on the map, and NIP. 2 picks right as Dragon Soul spawns. That is perfect. We may be eyeing down some silver scrapes here, Nymera.
NIP wants to take us the distance. They want to make sure they have a last hurrah at this one. Fofo, Stay, Iwandi sticking around to see if there is anything left to say, but it is a 3v5. What can they realistically do?
Oh, look at this flank. Oh, okay. Rookie doesn't quite find the knockback, and Fofo trades back onto him, but there's no smite here for WE, so it will be Drake taken. Mountain Soul, and now Draw can dive into the action, staying Fofo forced away, but Shanji is behind enemy lines, and he's diving onto the backline. Fofo pushes him under the tower, but it just doesn't matter. It's a stats diff at this point, on top of a numbers diff. It's on top of an NIP diff.
The Ninjas bury the play.
WWE feeling the pressure here. The fact that you're staying around 3v4 without a jungler kind of shows the amount of pressure that they were feeling to try and contest this. But in the meantime,
he's dead again.
It's been caught out, and another ult lands. It's onto Fofo. Forced away the rocket, hits onto both carries too. Hung gives over the reset as the rocket flies on by, nearly kills the wolf as they've come out of their pit to join in the play. NIP absolutely destroying them. They're still in their pajamas.
Haven't even needed to get into their business wear for this one. They get themselves roll out of bed and slam in a 5-game series, all the more likely against Team WE. It's another fight. Again, it's not going to be the end of the game here and now, but with such a huge gold lead, with Mountain Soul, with Vision Control on top side, and with 3 members dead from WE, it's going to be Baron, it's going to be resets, it's going to be the end of the game. Surely after that point, is WE scrambling to mount a last-ditch defense.
Looking for the opportunity, but realistically, there's nothing else to be done here. NIP, outside of a monumental throw, this one is in the bag, and it feels like Rookie's Talia is a very key part.
But even though you have 2 late-game scaling carries, they have no platform to do damage off of. NIP really just tearing this game apart.
Oh, and they've even found a little bonus onto Fofo with the bottom side. He zips back in to try and do something to Photic, but it just is not happening.
Yeah.
And my goodness, I will say, this series, while it's close in terms of the series overall, the individual games...
I tried that. I tried really hard there. Fofo can't really try much harder in this game. He doesn't really have the items, and he doesn't exactly have a life right now.
Yeah. Feels like a bit more of a Frodo, because it feels like he's playing with 9 fingers at this point. That's a bit unfair, because I don't think Fofo's had that bad of a series. In the meantime, Photic is just cleaning house here. Iwandi taken down.
Can they close it out? Feels like with the drafts becoming a little bit more comfortable and removing some matchups away from Iwandi and Wayward, they've managed to find their way under WE's skin. That's not going to be another frozen treat for NIP as the ult goes wide from Aki, but they still have themselves a push into these turrets. Elder now. Oh, okay, that's an engage.
Photic took a good chunk of damage there, but there's not really enough to finish the job, and he still survives. Aki keeps them away as Iwandi falls, and it is just a bit like... If the gold is less than 15,000 in favor of NIP, maybe that's a fight win for WE. But alas, that is not the case, and Photic survives.
Yeah, buried under the weight of NIP's bank accounts in this one. And they're just keeping up the siege. Fofo, you got to be careful there. Another crit comes through, and Photic will kill you. Got to be very careful. Has himself flash, and sadly, doesn't have himself any team members to look for a shuffle play. It's going to be another inhib down in the mid lane. They can go straight towards topside after this as well, but actually probably shouldn't, thinking about it. There's Elder up in 30 seconds if they get themselves a reset. WE, yes, you could...
The Jinx now. Or versus the Jinx, I should say. WE here, though, they're going to start this Elder off. This is the miracle that they need, but that ain't Iwandi caught again! As he goes down, and it's the Drake to finish the job. One last blast as NIP charge on forwards in the series. The wall comes out as Rookie actually stunned out of it. Wayward keeps the mid laner out of the fight, but I don't think it's going to matter as Photic is untouched elsewhere. Redemption comes on through to keep NIP going, but Wayward has actually found 1 kill, and Stay is stacking up. Surely this isn't how it ends. NIP forced away. They do survive, but Elder now started by WE.
It's not the first time we've seen a Talia interrupted, and now Rookie won't be here for the fight. Going down to a flip for Elder.
Oh god, it's too tense. Hung is there. Aki jumps into the pit, and he gets it. No! NIP denied. Aki can't find it, and WE get Elder.
while this is happening, there are 2 waves of super minions taking down the Nexus turrets of WE, but Janna shields in the turret just about helped that one. You can see that there's a recall stopped by a Jinx rocket, but that is it. Wayward, heroics around the Baron going to be taken by WE. This is going to get one shot, but you don't want to play against the Elder anyway. Realistically, NIP, I don't think they want to be fighting for this. They want to stop recalls at best. Another objective bounty claimed by WE.
Resets can come on through here. I don't think Aki can do much about it. Maybe they could just kill Aki, honestly, kind of separate from the team, but iWandy will finish his recall. NIP get nothing. Baron taken off.
His job is going to get harder. Wayward, he's getting towards 3-4 items, going to get easier for him. NIP, they're waiting till us see if they can get themselves an inhib against the Baron buff. WE, they can potentially look for a flank now with Wayward on the side.
It's a game of finishing the job. Oh, knockup does land onto Aki. That's a good bit of damage as Wayward threatening on the backside of the play. Aki's still alive here as Redemption comes in. Wayward buffering CC, getting the knockbacks. Juo next on the target. It's 2 kills for Stay. NIP struggling to end games. All split long, and now as they're pushed to the brink, Stay takes down Photic, and WE make another miracle.
NIP have taken down 3 inhibs in this game, maybe even more than that, but they can't take down the damn Nexus. NIP, we've always criticized them for not finishing off the games when it felt like it's in their hands. WE, they still have objective bounties to take, but it doesn't matter. They're winning the fights. They stop that. Wait, Wayward's just died on the other side, though. They need to be careful.
He's just going to end the game. They have to reset because Wayward
Roster,
just go...
This would be... Well, it would be something of a cap to this split. It would not be what they want. This roster, we expected great things. I mean, I guess WE on the other side, we thought that they could be promising too, particularly after mid-split. Fofo showing on the side lane, though. We've got Hung here too. Is there a turret to be put up? There's no Zhonya's here for Fofo. He gets out with a shuffle.
Slides himself to safety, dodges the knockup. Shanji flashes in Emperor's Divide to keep him alive as long as possible, but the rocket flies on through, and Fofo is found. WE to punish, though, as both solo laners have sacrificed themselves to find the Azir. Shanji cannot survive, and Stay doesn't go down. A knockup comes through, but there's no damage, because he was in the GA. In the meantime, Photic only just arriving. Shanji still going strong as Wayward's on the backside. Photic getting some resets here, but Stay is still alive. It's 3v3 now. Absolute carnage in the top side, but NIP might just come out on top because Photic's getting his resets. That's 2, make it 3. Photic finds 4, and NIP push to 5.
NIP are made to fight for it, but they fight with bare knuckles.
One is done. Get excited for Photic means he's got the damage to take the Fountain, to take the Nexus, and to push us to silver scrapes. NIP, they hang on and they push us further.
In here, and it is Aurelion Sol for Rookie in the mid lane. I like this a lot more now because you have a lot of people that can shield the Aurelion Sol as he flies into the flag.
He can't get the unburrow. Wayward immediately slams in him out. Here we go. Round 2. Someone ring a bell because we're about to kick off again in this bottom side. This time, though, Juo on his own. Oh, no,
he's closed
Stay,
away!
what are you doing? Not in game 5. Not like this.
Oh, and Stay for the Rookie on Team
into these other side lanes, but WE on the top side of the map here will be able to get themselves these 3 groups, evening it up to 3-3. Or as you see, NIP grouping up very heavily, looking towards the Drake that's up in 20 seconds.
Okay, so really good vision control from NIP. There are some flank wards from the side of WE, but no teleport for Wayward to use it. So that's basically just some advanced warning. Gives you, again, a bit of a leg up in that advanced, in terms of that information warfare. I don't think there's going to be a contest from WE because of that. They've taken the grubs on top side. No real point throwing yourself into the early game front line of NIP. Instead, they go for a cross map.
Hung just wants to be under towers. That is his game plan today. And the ultimate used by Wayward to deny things. And actually, Shanji died before. I feel like if he dived back under tower, maybe something could have happened. But WE, they get the dive, and they'll get so many plays for it.
I think Wayward ended up avoiding the stun with his ultimate, so Shanji couldn't get the kill before or the stun before the tower aggro reset. So it's going to be a full cross map. 3 grubs to 3 means that it's going to be even in terms of tower taking
Any crocodile stop him.
That's a big moment. That should have been first turret being secured by NEP, potentially on the other side of the map. But
honestly, without Senna ultimate, how confident are NIP? Very, apparently, as they muscle their way into the river. Wayward moves in the top side of the play. That's a lot of percent damage coming out from the ASOL. Sky's Descent available as Aki moves in. He's trying to steal here, but he's alone. Flashed out of the play. iWandi gets out of there. The Comet comes down, but it doesn't achieve anything.
Once again, we see NIP being a little slow. That's important to note. They're definitely prioritizing this ASOL. Potentially see that Trundle pillar getting someone out. So misses onto Dro.
Chuo does manage to hook over towards the wall and actually gets a triple knock-up stay. Caught out by Aki's ult as well. The damage isn't really there to follow up. As in comes Shanji, shields across the team. Dominus to get him tanky, but he's not tanky enough. The sustain comes through, but he goes down in the end. The root won't land from Photic either. WE, another pick as Drake spawns.
The NIP frontline just can't deal with the damage coming out of WE in the early game. Yeah, the center and the ASOL will help. Here comes the ult, but it misses from Rookie. It actually just clips two, but I don't think it's enough.
It saved Photic, though. It kept them from going any deeper and finishing Photic off. Wayward nearly picking him off himself there. But the Heralds charge mid lane, and actually, they can keep going for this one. Fofo gonna try and stop Rookie, but no. Gets through the wall anyway. Herald charges in the mid lane. I don't think they'll finish the tower.
Gun is the first item. However, if you blow that, which is easy to do so, that's the only thing you've got. Here comes the ult from Stay.
Oh, Chuo was caught out here. Shield comes on through, and he will survive. Shanji got onto the backside, forced the flash from Fofo, as Wayward trying to tank up for his team. Shanji, Photic! We talked about the Mega Blast Cones. I didn't expect it that quick. Photic just about gets away with his life, but this should be Drake for WE.
Does this guy been playing Helldivers or what? He just throws himself into the enemy lines. Oh, I almost lost my mind and my voice seeing that. That could happen. It's so badly out of position in that one. It means that WE get to push out onto Dragon. Wayward goes again.
Oh, Photic's no flash because of the blast cone, and now they get onto everyone. Rookie has that ultimate available. Dashes over the wall, keeps himself alive, but Photic gone. If it wasn't Drake before for WE, it certainly is now, and that'll be sole point.
Oh man, NIP, they have lost this push of spears in this bot side jungle to go towards this dragon. WE, it's been like the rest of the games they've won. It has been.
The other team on the map, they're very happy to make things like that happen. iWandi trying to get creative with it, looking for a flank on that Rakan.
Oh, using the Shroud?
That's some big damage available from Rookie as well. Burning through the Trundle, but he's damn tanky, and it's Chuo that might just go down and send lightning from the sky, but it's answered with a meteor. Wayward trying to escape on the front liners. Fofo trying to trade that damage back, but Shanchi's getting tankier. And NIP go even. Rookie diving under the tower, hung the target as he's forced away in the root lands, but Wayward zones the rest of the squad. Doesn't feel like it for now.
You need to have the carries in the pocket for WE. Stay needs to be auto-attacking. Hard to do so while the Nautilus ult is around. Such a fencing match. This could be it.
Aki steps forward, threatening as he dives into the backline. Fofo gets the Mikhails and gets himself out to safety. Shields across the team. Aki flashes out as well. Chuo on the front line as Shanji escapes, but Chuo, can he get out with his life? The meteor lands, but it doesn't finish anybody off. Everyone walking away.
And WE win themselves the soul, it feels like. I don't think NIP can get in time. They can't teleport back in. They don't have those globals. The WE, they don't get the kills, but they get themselves the objective on both sides. If Wayward finds himself onto a backliner as well, make no mistake, Rek'Sai can sometimes struggle to stick to a target, but once he's melee range, oh my word, he's going to do damage. He's over the wall. He's spotted out. He's rooted down.
Okay, bit of damage coming on through. Chuo flashes on the opposite side of the plate. Wayward's caught, and Wayward's down. Rookie finds the kill, and Chuo's hunting for a little bit more. iWandi dives over the wall himself, but now NIP inside track towards the Baron.
Okay, that's a huge moment. Only one frontliner left in the form of this Trundle, and NIP now have the chance to go towards the Baron. The ASOL continue to just breathe death on the Baron and try and burn it down.
They do this so quickly, but WE trying to engage onto Chuo as Photic moves over. Stay gets caught by the depth charge. In the meantime, Fofo gets a fear.
We've switched sides.
Shanji and WE, they're being corralled on the wrong side of the map, and Fofo can't be a part of the play. Chuo gets onto iWandi. He's trying to buy time and space for his carries, but it's Stay and Hung that the rest of NIP are hunting. Rookie over the wall. The Sky's Descent still available as he's to burn through WE. The root comes through onto Hung. Aki here to follow it up, but that breath of light is all but darkness for WE.
The ninjas work in the darkness, but their midliner brings a flickering flame of light, which roars into a full bonfire. That could just be it. Jungler down, AD carry down. That should be Baron going with it. Even though the Chemtech Soul was a nice pickup for WE, it doesn't mean they can win these fights against the scaling carries. Baron going down sees NIP into this game.
Rookie doing the damage, being the carry for the squad. He got the 5th pick on red side. He locks the ASOL and he's carrying these fights. Huge one for NIP as they burn through the Baron. There's no contestation whatsoever from WE. They realize they can't fight for this one. Baron series. Not anymore. 20 seconds on Elder. NIP desperate to keep their playoff streams alive. This would be the furthest they've ever got as an organization. And Wayward forced away by Rookie on the ASOL. Drake about to
teleport back in. He can teleport back in, but will he be in time? Here comes the fight. He's not here.
It's a huge pick, and it's iWandy on his signature Rakan that goes down. Shanji's found the backside, but Fofo survives, and the spiraling Sparrow turn it around. But Joel gets onto the rest of the carries, and Rookie burns them to a cinder. The stars collapse down around WE's ears. It's a quadra kill for Rookie, one of the best to ever do it. He gets the counter pick, and he
in the next round, quadra kill for the mid laner, pushing down mid lane.
You thought this was the year of Smolder. No. This is the year of ASOL. First Nexus Tower in trouble. Wayward gets some knockups. Can they finish the kills though? The health bar's down to half, but Votic survives. Wayward trying to tank up for his team. He might just have held on for WE.
Oh wow, we've got a...
Started off by NIP now as WE. They've run out of time to scale. They've got to fight. They've got to hold onto this series. Rookie looking for the flank. This could be it from NIP, but no. Cancels the dash. Doesn't go in just yet. He's on a control ward, so they don't know where he is. Hung pulled in, but iWandy is behind them, and he's found Rookie. That's the knockup. The Comet falls, but it's not enough. Stay dashes to the backside. He's low, and Aki finishes the job. The Sejuani dive, but Wayward takes out Rookie, and Hung now forced away from the play. iWandy trying to survive, gets the heal, but he just goes straight down. Fotic is still firing. Fofo has to be the carry for WE. Wayward gets yet another knockup, and the Way has its moment to shine. Aki will be taken down, and Hung is still in the picture. Smite available. WE, they will get Elder Dragon, and NIP flee with their tails between their legs.
Oh, the QW!
Taken from the other side of the map as Dwo desperate to escape, but he's committing a lot financially to these rosters. These are the biggest rosters these two orgs have seen, for NIP ever, for WE in a long time. And they need to make it work here in Spring, here in Game 5. Can they make it to round 3? WE, off the back of that Elder, will secure themselves that Baron. Shanji answers it with a tier 2 in the bottom lane. And WE...
Wandy on a flank. Photic no spell shield, but has cleanse, and the Elder has started.
Couldn't be tenser. Here we go. Hung being burnt on the front line. iWandy tries to get in, but he's forced out. Chuo barely surviving with his own life as Hung steps forward on the front line. Wayward flanking once again, but he's stopped. He can't finish it off. The railgun across the team, and Wayward out the top side of the fight. Baron, Elder, still at 8k as Shanji tries to find a flank now. NIP onto the objective. WE have to step up.
Wayward's back.
Sustained back to almost full HP. There's a reset and a TP coming on through from Dwo. The front line regenerated. It's a smite.
Goes to Aki.
Aki wins it. Hung will fall. Fofo is next. And after all of that, NIP take it on a 50-50.
It's a flip for the series. It's a flip for their lives in NIP. They get the Elder, but can they get the wave into the enemy base? Wayward, he's trying to stop.
Finish the job. Rookie gets counter pick in game number 5, and Rookie carries NIP to round 3.
They are bloodied. They are bruised. They are exhausted. But the Ninjas in Pyjamas make it a full 5-game series victory for themselves.
These were some of the best highlights from the LPL 2024 Spring Playoffs matchup between Team WE and NIP. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.